Man, so we go right back to it. This guy, and he just showed up. That's funny. He just showed. It's like he knew. It's like he knew. There you go. My boy von Zach Wilson, trash. But do you think this quarterback is trash? Because that's your boy. Elementary, my dear Watson, we got to pass out some grades. So, we have advisories. I don't know if you all went to PG school. We have advisories. Some people call them quarters. So in this first quarter, we do the, what is it, the halfway mark. So we're going to do the first week grading for Deshaun Watson. He's back. We asked a question a few weeks ago. Is it Russ or is it Deshaun? There we go. Progress report. Is it Russ or is it Deshaun? Who gonna have a better season? I went with Deshaun. Now I gotta give him a letter grade. But I'm gonna start with you, Joe. What you get that grade after yesterday?
So look, let me give people a reason why we're talking about Deshaun Watson. You probably like, hold on, they play Sunday. Why are we talking about them on Tuesday? What's going on? Yeah, the whole show yesterday. I could have threw them in there on Monday. So look, we got this chat that you need to join, Tomo, that's talked about. And shout out to my man Tay in the comments. And he made a list of the top quarterbacks in the NFL. And he had Deshaun Watson number 2. Now, I must remind you, Tay has a troll badge under his name. You go to 2K, you play 2K, you got the dump badge, you got all these badges. He got the troll badge. So he's a troller. He's a troll. So sometimes he will say things you don't know if he's trolling or you don't know if he's serious. So I'm going to take it. I don't understand what he's trying to say. So I'm going to take it as disrespect and I'm going to take it that he's serious. Okay. So he has Deshaun Watson at number 2. So I took it upon myself and said, you know what? I'm going to go watch him. I'm going to watch this game. So I want to go back and go watch the game. Tombo, when I watched this game, my gosh, I had to get an eye patch because I don't know what it did to my eyes. I mean, my eyes got cut up so many times for what I saw of that game. It was horrible. Deshaun Watson, man, I'm going to give him a D- only because he used his legs. He did good with his legs. Without his legs, he gets an F for me. And because they won the game. But Tomo, he was terrible. I watched that game, right? So I think he was he was 16 for 29 from the field. That's 55% passing. And Tomo, the 13 passes he missed, he probably missed like 10 of them, like him. I mean, he underthrew it, overthrew it. It was terrible. And then Tay told me, look at the leadership. Well, I'm looking at the leadership. I mean, what were they? They were 28% on third down. They couldn't even convert on third down. The only reason why he scored a touchdown because the Bengals turned the ball over and it got them right on the goal line, basically, and he scored. He threw a touchdown to the tight end, the flat, basically, right? But outside of that, he was terrible. He threw an interception right to the defender. So I'm rooting for Deshaun Watson. I'm hoping that he reverts back to who he was because I want to see him challenge these other quarterbacks in AOC, like Joe Burrow, like Lamar Jackson. You got the up-and-coming Kenny Pickett, right? But I want to see Deshaun Watson compete with the top dogs like Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson. I want to see that because at one point he was considered a top 3 quarterback in my eyes. So far, he's looking like the same Deshaun Watson we saw last year. Only difference is, well, I don't know, man. I feel like he's running more than what he has been in the past. And another thing I can say too, I know Tate said they had injuries on the offensive line. That offensive line wasn't doing him no favors either. Like he wasn't getting protected really good. I know it was raining, but did we make any excuse for Joe Burrow for his horrible performance? We did not. All right. So we're going to praise the Browns defense on what they did to Joe Burrow. We can't give the reigning excuse for Deshaun Watson. So my letter grade for him will be a D-. Hopefully he'll grade to the C or B next week.
Man, so when you're judging his game, how are you judging it? Because
I'm judging him individually.
Okay. So for me, I gave him like a C-. I see you gave him a D. I gave him a C-. One, because again, the conditions. I know we all say rain isn't an excuse, but the conditions do make some things, mess it up for some things. All right. One. Also, I still think that Lamar, I called him Lamar. Deshaun is trying to he's still trying to find that balance. That's what I was going to get to, but he's trying to find his balance. He's been out of the league, he missed about 3-4 seasons, maybe.
Like a year and a half. Well,
Okay.
2 years and a half, kind of.
It's about 2 seasons in total, a couple training camps, because of his situation. And remember what he was doing in Houston. So at times it does look like he's running more because, again, that muscle memory is like, well, if I can't throw the ball, I'm going to take off. And he scored 1 touchdown and he got a 2-point conversion just off of instinct. But there was another play where he tried to go off of instinct where he scrambled out of the pocket and he literally just threw the ball right to the Bengals. I was like, I don't know what you was looking at, but it was no Brown jersey anywhere in that area. So that's the one interception he had, right? And then also, some of the passes are too high. Some of the passes are too low. Some of them were just right. So again, Deshaun Watson is just trying to find, like Goldilocks. He's trying to find that spot again. And with Nick Chubb being there, I give him one more week. They eased the game out. The defense did their part. So to me, again, week 1 of the NFL really wasn't about the quarterbacks. Week 1 of the NFL was about defense. Like everybody brought their defense out to play.
Except for Tua.
Man. But out of all the quarterbacks that got paid, only one of them threw a touchdown. So Watson, you still got a chance to redeem yourself in week 2, unless it's another rainstorm. And then you just can ease the one out, and then y'all get another victory. But they play the Steelers, right? I think they play the Steelers next. So that's 2 division games. So you need to go out there and actually win this one. And you're thinking about a Steelers team that only put up 7 points. So they upset. You heard Mike Tomlin. You heard Vaughn, members only and on the show. Like, they're not playing around. They coming to win this game. So to me, I'm going to give him a C-. He got some room to grow. But by week 5, I'm gonna say no more excuses from me as far as like Deshaun Watson. It's like, all right, bro, you need to be back by now. There's no more. No, he still gotta get his legs up under him. You had the end of last season, roll over into the off season, so you had a complete off season, preseason, and 4 or 5 games. If you're still looking like this, bro, then it's just you. So that's just me with the Browns.
I get your standpoint. You basically taking into account of the situation, all that stuff. Like he's just getting by. I think he's still getting into the group of things too. I don't think he's at full form. I'm just grading him as an NFL quarterback. That got paid $250 million guaranteed, $230 million guaranteed. So first guaranteed contract in NFL history, especially with the history he had going on at the time, that's unprecedented. And with the his biggest fan hyping him up, I gotta grade him like he a big dog. Like he a big dog. You feel me? So, but for real, I think I'm with you. I think he's not in full form. I think he's gonna grow as the season goes. They do have a good team around him. Amari Cooper got hurt in that first play, and I was a little scared for him. Like, oh snap, is he hurt?
And did he get hurt, or was that just him being upset? I'm just saying.
Saying. Before, right? Get me out of the game, coach.
We lost to Sam Darnold that same game. That's the mono game.
Yeah. Lost to the Jets, right? I remember that game.
I told y'all 8 games. 8 games. Yeah, you want to listen to
the end of the game too. He did that. I was like, dang.
You better play next week, man. They got Pat Pete.
Yeah. So we'll see. So yeah, but I'll give him I'll say D- still. He got to improve next week.
I mean, we was quick and efficient today, man. I feel like the offensive coordinator was in the ears like, hey, man, we're gonna get our 4 plays out and we're gonna go right into these memberships. So bring those on up for me. So like I said, with the chats before, and y'all heard